Hey guys, it's Tiff. How are you? Welcome to another Monday's video. And today we are working in the Square Dilutions Journal. I really love the size of the Square Journal. It's a fun size to play around with, and I do like how Dilutions books, for the most part, lays mostly flat. So that's a plus for me. And so I'm going to go directly in here with a color shift paint in an orange color. Now, I did a post about using your least favorite colors or something like that. And a lot of people talked about orange not being their favorite. So I don't use orange a lot, but I don't really mind orange. So that's kind of what was on my thought process. I've talked about before using rules, like little rules that I make up. And today my rules were I had to use all of the colors, or any of the colors that I used had to come directly from my desk. So I could not pull anything from my Rascal cart, which is where most of my acrylic paints are. I couldn't use that. So I had to only use the colors that were here. Well, a day or two before I did this video, I had done a page using um, these corally orangey colors. And so here's another one here. I think this is called Melon. Oh, it's such a very pretty, like melony. Well, it's called Melon, Tiffany. So yes, it's going to be a very melon coral color here. So I'm just using this to go in with my paintbrush and make some random movement and marks and kind of getting the flow into the page as well as into myself. Because to be quite honest, y'all will see next week why I've been so tired and what's been going on in my world. I can't really talk about it yet, but you will see it very soon. And that was a minor earthquake because I hit my tripod. And so I'm going to go in with the brayer because it just provides this organicness and kind of pulls back some of the paint, especially if you don't clean your brayer. And I don't clean my brayer, so. And that's Tiffany tinkering with her light. So, yeah, there's that too. And I'm going to go in with my color pencil here, and I'm using a very similar tone to what I already have, and I'm just kind of dipping my finger as you see me, just dipping into the gesso and bringing some white space in, pushing some things to the background. Art is really just a push and a pull. I've talked about it before, of darks and lights and movement and all of the things. So, I'm just letting my little fingers do the job here. I hope everybody is having a fabulous Monday and that y'all's week goes beautifully well. And more scribbles because they're fun and I just love them. And they make me feel like a little kid whenever I would get my color pencils and just make a big mess. And I wasn't a fan of coloring inside the lines. I know that's very surprising to all of you. And now I'm going to go in with a pop of this turquoise. This is, I believe it is Liquitex Basics with the palette knife. And it's just a great complementary color with the colors that we already have on there. So that was kind of my color choice. And it fell within my rules. And it was on my desk. So these were really about the only colors that were on my desk, to be honest with you. I had cleaned them all. I had cleaned my desk off recently. And by clean, I kind of mean like just straighten up a little bit. Not really clean, but just, put some stuff back where it should have been anyway. And it had gotten to where I was working on like a 6-inch area there. So I had to do something. Please tell me y'all can relate. or I'm going to have to stop talking about stuff like that because y'all are going to think I am a hoarder. Maybe I am when it comes to art supplies. Okay, so let's speed this baby up and I will take this little drying bit out here. Haha, I decided to leave the drying part in, and the reason I did is because y'all already know I'm a multitasker, and so out of the corner of my eye, I saw my Lucas Payne's Gray, and I was like, we do need some dark, interesting things happening in this, so I'm going to use my Lucas Payne's Gray, which is my favorite Payne's Gray, by the way. And I'm going to go in with a damp paintbrush because, well, it was already sitting in the paint water. You know, I don't know. I'm probably revealing way too much in these videos these days. After you've done as many videos as I have, you just start rambling about crazy things. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Hopefully y'all can relate. And as you see, I'm just kind of moving and grooving with the Payne's Gray and creating a dark thunderstorm cloud, it appears, that has come out of nowhere. And I'm smoothing the edges out just with my finger. That's my favorite kind of smoothing material that I have, is to use my finger. And if you guys find that you have like globs of paint that doesn't really smooth out that well, just add a little gesso to your finger and then like kind of make it move around the edge. Or when it's damp, the paint is wet, it does some it'll create an easier medium to kind of move around and smooth out the edges. Instead of it being like a harsh dark area, I wanted it to kind of look, like I said, a thundercloud, a thunderstorm cloud. Okay, it's too early. I'm drinking coffee. And I did want to bring just a little touch of darkness to that very far corner there. Just a little something something. And I'm really, really enjoying these colors. I leave in about 2 weeks. No, I think it's 3 weeks. Going to on a cruise with some of my art friends. If you're not following my Facebook group, you kind of should. There's a few reasons. One is because I posted about this this art cruise on my Facebook. So you should go there to kind of make sure that you know where I'm going to be and what I'm doing and all the things. And it's a great kind of place. I post there almost every day, the page that I do for the day. And so you may be able to find out some of the things that's going on in Tiff's world, if that's exciting at all. Some days are more exciting than others. And I'm just taking here just a regular old number 2 a pencil, and I'm just making some squigglies. And really, to be honest, hindsight's 2020, they say. I think that's the saying. And I really like before I add this last little bit. Now, I like this, and then I decided that I did not like it when I was in that moment. When I did it, I was like, oh, crap. I don't like it that much. So I doodled with it just a minute, just kind of feeling it out, seeing how it makes my stomach hurt or not. And then I decided to cover that part, and I wrote the word life up there. And then I think what really happened was I forgot what else I was going to say. If you want to know the real truth, I think that's kind of what happened there. Okay. So I covered it up with some paint. And I'm really loving these colors, as I was saying, because it kind of feels tropical to me. The coralies, the orangies with the teal blues. I don't know. I feel very tropical with this, and that's what I guess maybe was subconsciously because of my my cruise coming up. Maybe, I don't know. So I did decide to add a sticker at the bottom after I went and washed my hands because I had caked them up with gesso. And this is a real-time video, guys. You gave me good feedback that you really like those. I can't commit to you that every video that I'll do will be real-time. But I did decide, because this one only took me 11 minutes. Excuse me, these allergies. Goodness gracious. And I found this little Cosmo Cricket sticker, and so I added it. Hindsight, I don't really love it there, but it's okay. It is what it is. It's just my journal. And I really think that this will be a beautiful painting, like a large painting on a wall. So I might do one in these colors. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining on this Monday. I hope your week is fabulous. Hey, what are you doing? Have you clicked the subscribe? Have you clicked the subscribe button? Have you left me a comment and a thumbs up? Until next time, guys, toodaloo.